is time for a Sunday reset.
Here's everything that I'm hoping to do today. I definitely know what is inside this package. But this might be one of the best, healthier baked goods that I've tried. Everything is ready to go for the week ahead.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a Sunday, which means it is time for a Sunday reset. I feel like at this point, I've developed a really good routine, and Luke has his stuff that he does on Sundays too, to where we just feel reset. We feel ready for the rest of the week. We started the morning at Luke's parents' house for breakfast. We go there like every other week. Spend time with them, chill,
give
eat.
or take, yeah. And
we are currently parked outside of the gym, and it is leg day. So it's looking to be a great day. Sarcasm. Do you sense the sarcasm?
Yes, I do sense the sarcasm.
Thank you so much. I'm hilarious. We do have some drinks that we're going to try. Well, not both. We're trying one new flavor, or I guess newer flavor of the Bloom. What?
Oh,
that
nice
was a
little
crazy sound.
It's the Glacier Crush flavor.
Ooh, that was good.
I don't know what flavor it's supposed to be. Like, it doesn't smell like literally anything. So.
No?
No.
No, it doesn't.
I don't really know what it tastes like. It's kind of just generally sweet.
It's good, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's fine.
It kind of tastes like an icy. It's not bad.
It's not better than the apple.
No, it's not my favorite one, though. I feel like every flavor I've liked, but there definitely are some standouts. You think we'll get a good pop? Ooh, Luke's gonna have that one, and then I'm gonna have the juicy orange. I recently found this flavor. I didn't even know it existed, and it is really good. It tastes like Fanta. We've already been putting this off long enough, so let's do it.
She, not we.
This is true.
I am back from the gym. Honestly, leg day wasn't really that bad. I feel like I always go in dreading it, but then I feel really strong and honestly like badass whenever I finish it. Luke and I have been going to the gym together pretty consistently for the last 3 or 4 months now, somewhere in there. I don't really know. But we go about 3 times a week, and we just go on and off. Arms, legs, and then that continues. But with arms, we go back and forth, push and pull days. Push day is chest and triceps, and then pull day is back and biceps. And then I feel like on leg days, I just do the same thing almost every single time. I always do deadlifts, and I always do a weighted squat with a dumbbell just because that's more comfortable for me. I've tried the bar before, and I feel like it is just so wildly uncomfortable. I feel like I can squat it, but it almost makes me feel like I don't know how to move. Like I literally like stand there and I freeze whenever I have the bar on my back. I just always feel like I'm gonna drop it, or it's gonna roll off my back, or I'm gonna get hurt. So I'm more comfortable with the dumbbell, so that's what I'm continuing to do. My last workout for legs, the abduction/adduction machine. I really like that machine, and I do a little bit of both. I feel like with everything, I do 3 sets of each workout, and I'll vary from 6, 8, or 10 reps, just depending on how much I can take it that way. It just is kind of depending on the day, honestly. But if I don't do abduction or adduction, it is because the machine is taken a lot of the time. So then I will go on what I like to call the torture device, which is the hip thrusting machine, and thank God I did not have to do that today, because I did not want to do that today. I almost never want to do that machine. I know that it's like really good for like gym goals and like making you stronger, but it is painful. We don't always go to the gym on a Sunday. It just kind of depends on when we work out for the rest of the week. So sometimes it hits on a Sunday, and I honestly kind of like it because it makes me feel very accomplished and ready to do some more stuff for the day, even though it does tire me out. So we go grocery shopping after that. As you guys saw, we have been loving the Aldi pickup because we do go to a few different stores, because I feel like you can never really find everything you're looking for at one grocery store, especially if you're trying to spend spend less money on groceries, and Aldi is a great place to do that at. So we started at Costco, did our pickup at Aldi, and then went to Meijer for the rest of the things we needed for the week. The pickup is also nice because then you don't have to actually walk around every single grocery store. I also have my little list I've made for this Sunday, and here's everything that I'm hoping to do today. We have gym and groceries, which are already done, which is lovely. I want to replace my bed sheets and my towels. We do that every single week. I also have wipe and dust on here just around the whole apartment. We're going to wipe and dust everything. We're going to do mirrors, organize my desk for the week. I have quite a bit of laundry I need to put away and fold, and I also want to start a load of laundry as well. I also have some meal prep for the week. I wrote down things in places, which, as you can guess, means putting things in their place if they're not. And then I have get ready for bed and watch Love Island. I also might do some reading or go for a walk if I have time, but I like to plan everything out accordingly so that I can be ready for bed, have everything done by the time Love Island comes on, and then after Love Island, I can just go to bed. Anyways, I need to stop gabbing so I can actually get all of this stuff done today.
Hi, Melly. Do you need to see what we're eating?
Oh, how nice. A little face rub for the microphone. Taking a brief break from cleaning to eat some dinner. It's only, what time is it? It's just now 5 o'clock. So it's a little bit earlier than I feel like we normally eat, but we had a really big breakfast, and so we didn't really have lunch. We just kind of snacked around. So we were hungry. What are we eating this evening, chef?
Ground beef bowls, which is really just potatoes and ground beef. But I put cheese and salsa on mine.
Mine has cheese as well, and it's very good. So I'm excited. And then we're going to watch some Parks and Rec because we've been watching that. Luke's never seen it, but I've watched it, I think, twice, and I loved it, but it's been a really long time since I've seen it, and I've really been enjoying rewatching it. What do you think of it?
I think that it's getting better in the
agree.
third season that we're in now. So.
I agree. As of right now, what I have left to do is to organize my desk, which should be really quick. I also need to swap the laundry to the dryer and hang up the clothes that I'm not wanting in the dryer. I also need to meal prep, which I'll do here soon. And besides getting ready for bed and watching Love Island, I just need to go around, do a quick once over of the apartment and make sure everything is ready to go for the week ahead. But before we get back into things, I do have a package that I wanted to open. And then I also did go to Old Navy yesterday. So I figured while I'm here filming a video, we could do a little haul. Let's start with Old Navy. The reason why I ended up going to Old Navy is because I had some super cash and it was a really good deal. It was like $20 off of $50, $40 off of $100, and then $60 off of $150, which I think is a pretty banging deal in my opinion. And now that it's warmer outside and I've been working out more, I've kind of been in some dire, oh, let's not be too dramatic, maybe not dire, but I've been needing more shorts because I've been going through them quite quickly. And I feel like athletic shorts that I like are really hard for me to find. So I actually even have some that I'm going to be returning sometime this week because they just didn't work out. But I really like Old Navy's biker shorts. I got a black pair this time. I bought a navy pair a few weeks ago that didn't have the front seam and I really liked them. So I went back for a black pair with pockets. Also because I had the super cash, Luke needed some new jeans for work. So we got him some of those. And then the only other things that I got were some tank tops. I absolutely love their basic t-shirts that are this material. They're so soft. They're a little bit more form-fitting, but it's also like not too tight to where it's uncomfortable. And my friend Olivia specifically really loves their tank tops, and I don't really have a lot of tank tops that I feel comfortable in or that are a little bit higher neck. I feel like a lot of mine tend to be a little like booby, you know what I'm saying? And that's not really the vibe I want to give all the time. Like, just because I have boobs doesn't mean I want them out and about for eyes. So I got this color. I've been loving this color on myself recently. I think it's like a magenta. They also have a v-neck, but I really love this high neckline. It's the same one as the shirts that I have. And I got a Princess Polly sweater that was this color a few months ago, and I absolutely love the color. So I'm glad they had this one. I also just got a gray. I thought this was as close to white as I could probably get because one, I stain everything, and two, white is just so see-through. I never really know what bra to wear with it, so I felt like this would be a good middle ground. And then I got this purple one. I also love this light purple on me. I've always wanted to get my colors done, but I also feel like I know exactly what colors I like on myself, or I think pop more on like my skin tone or with my hair color or with my eyes. And this is definitely one of them as well. And as is just a nice green. So I feel like these would be basic, easy to throw on with a pair of shorts, get out the door. I feel like Old Navy just has the best basics out there. I also bought some t-shirts from them recently that I just absolutely love. They're striped. I've been loving stripes recently, and I feel like they're just so easy to throw on. They have so many different types of fits that you can find exactly what kind of fit you're looking for, and I've just been loving Old Navy. They've been my go-to for if I need any clothes recently. I definitely know what is inside this package. Okay, I'm so excited. These are some Bloom energy drinks. That sounded like a fart. I promise you, it was not me. We have the Summer Splash flavor, which is their newer flavor for summer. They had these at Meijer a few weeks ago, so Luke and I grabbed some, and the Shirley Temple ones, and this one was so good. So I'm so excited to have some more of these, especially because I think they are limited edition because they're called Summer Splash, so that would make sense. And then they also sent over some little daily hydration packets. And this is the Rocket Blast flavor. I actually recently tried their Rocket Blast Bloom Pop, and it was really good. I liked it a lot. I'm a big fan of Bomb Pops, which is the exact type of popsicle that the Bloom Pop and this is made from, so it's no surprise that I enjoyed those, and I'm probably gonna enjoy this. And one thing you gotta know about the Starks household is we always have a type of energy drink in the fridge, along with some Diet Coke. We both unfortunately adore caffeine, but I'm very excited to drink these. And unfortunately, now that I've gone through all of that, it means that it is back to cleaning. I feel so incredibly clean right now. I washed my hair, I shaved my legs, I used my shave oil from EOS. It is literally life-changing. I don't know if it's just that shave oil or just all shave oils in general, but they leave my skin so incredibly moisturized. I feel like for days after I use it. The only other things I have left on my agenda tonight are to meal prep for the week, watch Love Island, and finish getting ready for bed, which we're doing right now. And I figured since I'm about to do skincare, I could share with you guys what I use. You're probably questioning, you're like, Katie, we see a lot of little pimples on your face right now. Why would we care what you use? And I would say, I don't really know. I have been trying out a lot of new products in the past few months, and I finally think I've found something that works for my skin. I think that this flare-up, though, is just from my period, and honestly, a few days ago, I was not eating very well, and it tends to show on my face, especially whenever I have a lot of sugar. But you know what? Eating that stuff was fun. We love eating. I love sweet things. I love savory things. Food is delicious and it is fuel, so I'm not gonna make myself feel bad for that. And also my period tends to make me break out more. But anyways, this Skin Milk Hydrating Milky Toner from Thayer's, I know so many people use this and it's so widely talked about. It's really good. I really do enjoy it. I want to try the Bioma one next though, because I've heard that it's just better for acne prone skin. I have very dry, acne prone, sensitive skin, so something like this that's hydrating and that's supposed to calm your skin is really nice, especially after I just took a hot shower. I also bring it down my neck too. Everything I do on my face, I bring down to my neck. Sometimes I have different products for my neck just because it is a larger surface area, and sometimes rebuying those things is a little bit expensive. My skin is feeling a little extra dry today. I think it's because last night I also forgot to wash my face, which also isn't the best skin choice, but I'm gonna add some polyglutamic acid serum from the Inky List. I've been using this for years. I really like it. It's like hyaluronic acid, but a lot more moisturizing. I really like using this whenever I'm wearing makeup, specifically because it really hydrates my skin and my makeup goes on so smooth. But whenever I'm feeling a little bit extra dry, I like to put it on as well. I also wash my face with the CeraVe Hydrating Milky Toner. I really want to try the one from Prequel because I think they changed up the formula of this one. And I don't know why, but it feels a lot different. I've been using this for years, and recently I feel like it has not been doing the job it needs to be doing. For moisturizer, I'm going in with the Anua PDRN Hyaluronic Acid 100 Moisturizing Cream. I went on a huge rabbit hole search on TikTok for skincare, and this was one of the moisturizers that I've tried that I've actually really liked. I've also been trying the Cocoa Kind Electrolyte Water Cream. This one is not moisturizing enough for me. I've been using it during the day because I feel like the sunscreen that I use, which is also from Bioma, well, we're here. Let me just show you everything I got, I guess. But I use the Bioma SPF 50. I really do like this sunscreen. Sometimes it does get in my eye during the day, but it does its job, okay, and it blends in really nicely. It's really hydrating. This with that is good, but I feel like otherwise, I don't absolutely love this one. Like, it's nothing to write home about. I probably won't repurchase her, but I do still have some left, so obviously I'm gonna keep using it during the day. This one that I'm putting on my face, though, the Anua one, I really love it. It is so incredibly moisturizing. I feel like it is really something my skin absolutely loves. My skin is picky, too. Like I've already said, my skin is super sensitive. There were times growing up where I would try out new skincare products and I didn't understand that my skin was sensitive yet, and I would put it on and 5 minutes later my skin would be bright red. And I didn't know about patch testing yet, like putting it on your wrist or the back of your neck. So a lot of those times I would be trying out a new product before school in the morning. Why did I do that? That was not my best decision. For my neck moisturizer, I genuinely go in with either my body lotion or this moisturizer. This is the one that I used to use, but it just was not moisturizing enough for me, so I use it on my neck, and I have this around because Luke uses it as his moisturizer. We've been getting him into skincare the past few years, and it's honestly so cute to watch him do his skincare. He has like a little skincare headband and everything. I have now completed almost my entire list, and everything that is left is actually pretty fun and enjoyable and not a cleaning task, so I'm excited about that. It is currently 7:34. Love Island for me starts at 8 here in the Midwest where I live, but if you guys want to know a secret, it actually starts 15 minutes before the time that they say it starts. Like, it's available on Peacock. I don't want to say that and then you go watch 15 minutes before it's supposed to be on for you and it's not on, but for me it is on at 7:45 every single night. So I was hoping I would be done with this by 7:45, but honestly I have no problem baking while the show's on because I'm pretty sure I'll be done assembling everything and it will just be baking and I have to take things in and out. I'm gonna be prepping some muffins for my breakfast. I have been obsessed with these. They are so good that I would eat them as a dessert. They're these banana chocolate chip oat muffins. It's like baked oats, but in muffin form, and I bake a ton of them and then I freeze them. I've been making the mini versions a lot recently, and I think I'm gonna make some tonight because they're just so cute, and also it makes me feel like I can have more and I could gobble these all up in probably one evening if I really wanted to. That's how incredibly good these are. I will link the recipe down below. I just found it on TikTok, but this might be one of the best, healthier baked goods that I've tried that has actually been absolutely bomb. The mini version of these muffins normally take about 10 minutes to bake, and I have like 5 minutes left on the timer, so I figured I could talk about the audiobook that I was listening to, which is the second book in the Ember and the Ashes series by Sabaa Tahir. In A Torch Against the Night, we're still following our main characters, Elias and Leia. We get both of their perspectives, but we get a new perspective, and I don't know if we'll be getting more perspectives or what exactly is going to be going on, but I'm kind of shocked that we got another perspective. In this fantasy series, there's an empire, and Leia Ava is a slave and she's more of a rebel. And Elias is actually a part of the empire. He's very high up. He's a mask. He's this ruthless, brutal warrior, but he doesn't really want any part of what's going on because he doesn't agree with the things that the empire does. They end up meeting in the first book, and now we are here where we're at in the second book. I can't really tell you that much because it is the second book. I'm currently 33% of the way through the audiobook, and I think I read like 60 pages of this the other day physically, and I do like reading this physically. It is YA, and it has quite a bit of spacing, so I feel like I read these books a little bit faster than the average fantasy book because of that. I'm definitely enjoying it so far. I love the world that we're in, and I feel like my curiosity is only peaking, which is obviously a good thing while you're reading a book, but I feel like I'm not 100% in love with anything or sold on anything quite yet, but this is still the second book. I'm definitely liking it, and I see where we're going. It has started out with quite a bang. Like, there's been thing after thing happening, and it's been pretty action-packed so far, which I do love in fantasy books, but at this point, besides the next thing that's about to happen, I have no idea where things are going, and I honestly don't really mind that. Overall, I feel like I don't have too many thoughts on this because I haven't read too much of it yet, but I am enjoying what I've read so far, and I feel like I'm only waiting now to see what's going to happen next, and I am excited to read the rest of the series, so that's definitely a good thing. I'll probably end up reading a bit more of this tonight before bed. I do have it on my Kindle as well because I got the ebook and the audiobook through Libby, which was pretty lucky for me. That is my timer. Let's go get the muffins. You guys, they look so good. We'll taste test one here in a minute once they cool down a bit, but I think for now, I'm gonna watch Love Island. So good.
Look at this chemistry. I want to get reminded of what it was.
Ew! Corbin is icking me out. Why is this show now The Bachelor? I finished watching Love Island. It was a pretty good episode. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. This was the first Sunday episode. I believe it was episode 5. But my friends and I do live text some, and I just figured I'd give you the highlights. I feel like one of the bombshells that has come in recently, he sounds like that meme that is like, hey, ladies, I'm trying to do my work, or whatever. It's like, kind of sounds like he's trying to talk like that a little too hard. Like, that's not what he actually sounds like. And later in the show, we're gonna get his real voice, and it's kind of gonna be a jump scare. I really like the first girl bombshell. I think she might be one of my favorite girls in the villa currently. I also really like Anaya. I feel like the rest of the girls, I'm still trying to decide how I feel. And same with the guys. I don't love Bryce, but the edits of him and Zach are so good. If you have not seen them, please go search them up because they are incredible. The TikTok editors are doing their big one right now. I think out of all the guys, KC has stood out to me the most. His expressions are very funny, and he just seems kind of real. He seems like he actually has like brain cells, and he had like a real conversation the other night with one of the girls, and I felt like it made me like him even more. He did do something tonight that seemed really, really sweet, but I was also remembering that they've only known each other for, I don't even know if it's been a week yet. So at the same time, it felt love bomby. I'm not really sure how I feel about that though. And it's so hard with this show because I think it's been about a week that we've watched them so far, and yet I feel like that's such a small amount of time to actually get to know these people. So I'm interested to see whose true colors haven't been shown yet. I feel like the rest of the things we texted about would be spoilers, so I'm not going to mention. But current thoughts on the season as a whole, we started out with way too much kissing, and I think it's setting us up with different types of connections that we normally have this early on. I feel like a lot of the couples feel even more coupled up than normal, and it also seems like none of these people have watched Love Island before. They're like, oh, you're open? Like, what? But then some of them are saying it's early days, which is also very common. And it feels like everybody should be open at this point whenever some people were feeling weird about it. I just feel like they don't understand the Love Island culture fully. Or maybe they do, and because of the kissing and adding that to if they have an emotional connection or not is just making things a little bit more serious. I don't really know. I think as of right now though, those are all my thoughts on Love Island. I will be sure to update you guys throughout the season in different videos that are coming up because I watch it almost every single night that it comes out. And if not, I get caught up pretty quickly. And I know this sounds funny, but it does give me some kind of routine, and it's just so nice to have something that you look forward to almost every single night. I think for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna read in bed. Luke put the sheets on. It looks so comfy and cozy. We got a new duvet cover a few weeks ago, and I really like it. It's really soft, and I feel like our bed is slowly becoming a cloud, which is the ultimate goal. I am feeling reset. I feel like everything is clean and in its place. Luke also cleaned the kitchen, did the dishes, and vacuumed too, so it was nice that I don't have to do that. I feel like having a partner is so nice because all the chores don't just fall on you and you can divide them, and obviously we help each other out here and there with like the chores that each of us do. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling really excited for the week ahead, even though it's supposed to rain all week, but I'm gonna try and have a good week regardless. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps out my channel. And if you watch until this far in the video, what should they comment down below, Luke?
Is there an island emoji?
Luke says to comment down below the island emoji for Love Island. He's so on theme if you've watched till the end, so we know who the real ones are. And I think that is going to be it for me today. I love you guys so much. Hope you're all having an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video coming real soon. Bye, guys.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's hot as shit.
Action machine.
Do you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah?
That wasn't very good.
Hi, sweetie.
I thought you said you weren't gonna go crazy in the bathroom today.
Peace.